So I was getting some nachos, and then I thought, man, I really like this shirt. So like this video if you like my shirt. It's a big event, and for those of you who don't know what big event is, it's this thing where A&M sends its students out, and we do 4 hours, or roughly 4 hours. I actually ended up doing 20 minutes because my job was so easy. Um, but we do up to 4 hours of volunteer work. This year we had 15,000 students. This is our biggest turnout ever, and A&M has a little bit under 50,000 students attending. So yeah, so for 15,000 people to come out, Aggies care, yada yada yada, all is well. But like this if you like this video if you like my shirt, and you can like this video if you actually like this video without consideration to my shirt. So thank you. Okay, bye now. Hey everyone, just giving you guys a small update, nothing too major, nothing meaningful to actually talk about, but just so you guys know, my videos are going to be taking a little bit longer than I would have liked them to, because my MacBook actually decided to crap out on me. Tell you the whole story basically. I've been getting really bad charges, and I just got my battery replaced, and I got a 3-year warranty or whatever with Best Buy. Also, I would recommend that if anyone is going to be getting a MacBook or a MacBook Pro or anything like that, I would probably recommend Best Buy before I recommend the actual Apple Store. I would probably go to the Apple Store if you're not familiar with Macs or just Apple in general, but I would definitely make my actual purchase at Best Buy, just because they give you a 3-year warranty for the same price, if not a little bit more for what Apple gives for a 2-year warranty, and they cover a lot more than Apple does as well. Like when I first got my MacBook, I didn't really know about batteries that much, so I just got the brilliant idea that if I kept it on the charger, I would actually be using more electricity and less battery. And if anyone knows anything about computers now, they know that that's the exact opposite, or that's exactly what you don't want to do, or it will diminish your battery life. So that's what happened to me. And through Best Buy, I was told that had I gotten the 2-year Apple thing, they wouldn't have fixed it, because it would have been a me problem. Like, they would have looked at my battery cycles or my charge cycles and saw that I charged it for too long, too much, or whatever. So it wouldn't have got fixed with Apple, but because it was with Best Buy, they sent me a free battery, and they're probably going to need to send me another one because of this whole charging issue. But what was happening was my battery life is crap, so I get my battery replaced, and my battery life doesn't improve any whatsoever. And it turns out that this morning I was actually on my bed, and the charger actually snapped in half for some reason. Like, I mean, yes, I was laying on it, like I rolled over onto it, but it, like, if anyone knows what I'm talking about, like, those blocks of chargers are pretty heavy and they feel pretty durable, you know what I mean? But I just rolled over onto it and it just snapped in half. So I took that there this morning, and I've been planning on using my MacBook actually to make videos, because I've actually elevated my iMac to where if I'm sitting down it looks weird. And this is what it looks like with me sitting down, and that would just be, and I mean, this is as low as it goes. So this would just be a really weird video, so I actually have to stand up and give you guys this thing that's going on. And so yeah, my videos probably won't be the way I want them to be for another 2 to 4 weeks, according to Best Buy, because that's how long it's supposed to take. And hopefully they get it taken care of and whatnot. But like I said, if you're going to get a Mac, and probably anything, because I think this is like a universal warranty, and everything's backed by Geek Squad. The only thing that they don't fix are viruses. And if you know anything about Macs, it's not that they don't get viruses, they're just susceptible to a lot less, like probably by a pretty hefty percentage. Like, I'd say that I'd argue that, I mean, Macs can only get 10% of the viruses out there, as where to a Windows or a PC, which are the same exact thing. I don't know why I differentiated, but as with the PC, you're pretty much any virus you can get. But yeah, so the only thing they don't protect against is viruses, and I don't consider that a big deal. And I mean, if you just watch your web browsing, you should be fine. And I like how this turned into a more technical video than it did. Hey, my videos won't be up for a little bit video. But yeah, that's all I wanted you guys to know. But yeah, my helpful hint of the day, I guess, is go to Best Buy to get your Mac. They might. Oh, and you also get better benefits and stuff. Like you can get a rewards card at Best Buy, and basically for every $250 you spend, I believe they give you $5. So I mean, if you buy a Mac, the lowest price Mac right now is at $9.99, and that's either the MacBook Air 11-inch or the unibody plastic MacBook, just simply MacBook. So yeah, I mean, if you look at that, that's what, $20 for free. So basically, you're getting $20 at a minimum. I mean, if you get it like a iMac or iMac Pro or MacBook Pro, like one of the most advanced Macs or whatever, you're looking to get, $30, $40 back or whatever. And I mean, I know it's not a lot, but it's better than the Apple Store who gets you nothing. But yeah, Geek Squad does all of their, fixing or whatever, and the warranty is totally sweet. Like water damage is covered and everything. So sorry to go on that little rant, but yeah, school. Oh, I'll give you an update on school. So this is probably one of my worst semesters, and which is pretty bad considering that last semester was pretty bad as well. I don't know if I need to kind of actually go get advised as to what classes I should take, because I've taken on pretty hefty loads pretty much all throughout college, actually. Like noticeably hefty. Like people taking on hefty loads will be like, wow, that's a hefty load. Like, I mean, I've never really heard of anyone taking anything like harder, I guess. But okay, for instance, last year I took bio to or last semester, the fall of 2011. No, the fall of 2010. I took physics 1. I took Chem 2, Bio 2, speech and political science. That ended up being 18 hours, which I guess, I mean, that's a lot of hours, but considering the fact that I'm taking Chem, Physics, Bio, and political science, most people wouldn't even take just those. And then I had speech on, which turned out to be a blowout class. Like, I missed the final and I still got an A. So, but yeah, most people would only take, maybe 2 of those science classes and speech. So that was a hefty load. And then this semester I'm taking accounting, OChem 1, why can't I remember this? Geography, which was supposed to be a blow-off, and it turns out it's actually pretty hard. Okay, so accounting, OChem 1, geography, and I was taking molecular biology, but I just dropped it, and I don't really want to go into that. It was a stupid situation. I'm going to go into that. It was a stupid situation. The professor is the renowned professor for being hard or whatever, which is cool. I thought I could take it. I ended up getting I don't even remember what I got. I either got a 45 or a 38. I can't really... One of my friends got a 45, or one of my friends got a 38, and I got the other. But yeah, I dropped it, so yeah, that's what happened with that. So initially I was taking 13 hours, and now I'm taking 10. But I don't think it's going to look that bad as far as being considered for medical school, just because if you're familiar with accounting, you know that it's not easy. I'm hoping for a B. Right now I'm at a C, but if I get 276s on the next 2 tests, I get a B, a steady B. I think I can get 268s and still actually get away with a B. And I think if I make 2 100s on the next 2 tests, I might be at an 89. I can't remember. I did these calculations a really long time ago. But yeah, so accounting is no joke. Everyone who watches this should know that OChem is no joke. So those 2 classes alone are no joke. OChem Lab is pointless, but it's still no joke. What else? Geography is turning out not to be a joke, but I took it as a joke, which was a mistake on my part. But yeah, I mean, yes, I am taking 10 hours, but by no means is it, the easiest 10 hours you'll ever take. Like, it's not like I'm a psychology major. No offense to the psychology majors, but um, I mean, with a soon-to-be biomedical science major, because I'm switching majors, just because I really didn't like molecular biology, and I know some people have opinions about that, which is fine. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. I feel like if I don't like a class, um, and I don't see the relevance of it necessarily. Okay, for those of you who don't know about molecular biology, it's basically the way a cell works. Or a way that different things in the cell work to make the cell work, if that makes sense. I can't really speak on it because I didn't take it long enough, but basically it's all cellular stuff, and I have no interest whatsoever in cellular stuff. I have no interest in, well, I do have interest in biology, but the upper level biology is like, I think microbiology should be interesting, but if I were to take a plant biology or something like that, I would totally want to shoot myself because I don't care. Like, I don't see plants as living. Like, I understand that they go through a process and they die or whatever, but it's just hard for me to see something like that as living, if you know what I mean. Just because of what I feel the word living actually means. But, so yeah, molecular biology is just a class that I really, really don't want to take and I don't see the point of. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to change my major. And the major changes from microbiology to biomedical sciences, provided that I get accepted into this transfer of major. And the only reason I wouldn't be is because you have to have so many classes before so many hours, and I have a lot of hours because I came to school with hours. I've only taken once. This is my first semester to take under 15 hours, my second semester to take under 18 hours. So I've gotten a lot of hours while in college, and I came to college with hours already. So, and I'm doing summer school this summer, so it's hours on top of hours on top of hours. So that would be the only reason why I wouldn't get in. But the only difference I would say is that the anatomies are a little bit more animal oriented than they are human oriented. As far as for microbiome and biology, those are the more human like anatomies. Like, there's an actual in your senior year, there's like a human anatomy class. As to where for biomedical sciences we're doing more animal things. This is in the School of Veterinary Medicine here at Texas A&M for whatever reason. But I mean, it's basically the same classes, different scope, I'd say, but the same classes. Like, I get to take physiology and anatomy and immunology, virology, like things that actually sound relevant, biochem, which I also would take. But things like immunology, virology, anatomy, those all would be considered electives in biology. But if I do biomedical sciences, I actually have to take these classes to qualify for graduation or whatever. So and there's no molecular biology in biomedical sciences, which made me extremely happy. Just because I really don't like this class, but yeah. So I've gotten a few opinions about that, and I'll share those with you. Some people have said that I'm a quitter. Some people have said that when the going gets tough, that I get going or whatever. I mean, that's totally fine. I'm not like, I don't feel inclined to respond to that just because opinions are so subjective. I feel like whatever I think of myself is the most important thing. I mean, I'm not one for peer pressure or to be, like, influenced by other people's opinions of certain things. Like, I'm a very independent, well, not independent, but I don't really know how to phrase this at the moment, but I'd say that I'm very unmoving. I'm very unmoving, I guess. Like, my opinion is my opinion. It's going to take a lot for me to change my opinion. My views are my views. It's going to take a lot for me to change my views. My beliefs are my beliefs. It's going to take a lot for me to do that. Like, I'm not just one that, if I think my favorite color is red, and then some girl that I think is pretty says that green's the best color in the world, my favorite color is probably still going to be red. Unless it is someone of the caliber of Beyonce or Kim Kardashian or something like that. And I don't care how you feel about them. They're really pretty. So, but yeah, so that's that. And you can have your opinion. I hope it's positive, but if it's not, I mean, I'm sorry you feel that way. I hope you get over it. So yeah, but yeah, that's all I wanted to do. I'm glad that this, what I wanted to be 2-minute video turned into a 14-minute one. Probably going to be 15 by the time I say bye, but yeah, that's what I wanted to let you guys know about. So, oh, and worst semester probably by far, but I think I can actually save it by the time the finals come around because OChem is a B right now, Geography is a B right now, and Accounting is a C. But I think that every single one of those is going to actually go up a letter. So I'm looking at a 3.6 or 3.7 for this. Yes, I'm looking at a 3.7 for the entire semester. So hopefully that will, not hurt too much, not help too much or whatever, because it's only 10 hours versus my already accumulated upwards of 60. But yeah, so I'm going to say bye now because I've been really wanting to get these right at 15. So no editing. Okay, bye.